Hey you guys, in this video we're going to be talking about why you should have an emergency fund. Huge mistake that a lot of people make by not having an emergency fund. If you're not going to have an emergency fund, coming from a money coach, don't even make a budget because it doesn't make any sense. You want to know why? Stay tuned.
Hey everyone, this is Jay and Jen from Epic. Empower people, empower change. The channel that will give you so many successful tips on plant-based power as well as money tips. And today we're gonna talk to you about why you should have an emergency fund. The first thing I'm gonna cap off on is security. Security. Now, as a woman, I can speak to us ladies right now. It is stressful when we don't have any type of security, financial security in our households. Now, I'm talking about any woman out there. Besides a budget, which is so super important, we women find so much security in having an emergency fund. Why is that? Because we feel like if something was to happen, our life would not be a disaster. Do you get me? I hope you do. So we're not all over the place. If something happens, a car breaks down, or if our child breaks a leg or something like that, it's not gonna mess up everything else. We can still buy groceries. We can still pay the bills. We can still go on our date nights, all of that. Or if you're a single lady, whoop, whoop, all the single ladies, you can actually just live your life peacefully and still go out with your girls. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you a real life story about this situation. When we bought our first home, it was lovely. We had our nice 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath house, and we were just living it up. And then we found out the house had mold, black mold. Of course, the person missed that when they were doing the inspection. But anyways, besides that, this is the moral to the story. We didn't have any type of deductible money saved. We didn't have any type of emergency money saved. We didn't have any 3 to 6 months living expenses saved. And you know what happened? We put everything on credit cards.
Credit cards.
Credit cards.
Credit cards.
Credit cards.
Credit cards.
We put everything on credit cards. We put everything on credit cards. Everything on credit cards. And we had to live off of credit cards. And of course, insurance money did cover some of that, but we had to pay the rest of it off with interest. Oh, God. So I just imagine if we would have had an emergency fund in place, if we would have had 3 to 6 months living expenses in place, life would have been so much smoother when we had to move into a hotel for 3 whole months and live off of fast food for 3 whole months. Life would have been so much better.
Those were the days.
Never go back again.
But anybody, if you had an emergency within the past year that you had to deal with, tell us how you got through it.
Yes.
Drop that in the comments. What was going on? Because we like to respond to you guys and like to hear from you guys.
Absolutely.
The other reason why I say, why don't you even not make a budget? That's coming from a money coach, okay? Don't even make a budget if you're not going to have an emergency fund. You know why? Because we can sit down together. We can make this perfect budget within a perfect world. Everything would go right. All the numbers would fit in. Groceries would be the exact amount. Yes. You would have nothing unexpected happen. But that is imaginary. We don't live on like that. We don't live anywhere like that. We live on planet Earth.
Yes.
So, where we have emergencies all the time, okay? So making sure that you have some money put to the side so that your budget, or you could call it money plan, can go nice and smoothly so you can get to your goals, okay? Let's say if you have a goal towards paying off debt or anything like that, you're going in that direction, something happens that you didn't budget for, that you didn't have an emergency fund for ahead of time, and now you're kind of stuck because now you're going to want to borrow more money or take it from someplace that you don't have. And now it's going to mess up your plan towards attacking the debt.
Yeah, especially those payday places that people get those quick loans from. Oh my gosh, those are a disaster. Or you have to go to your friend's house or your family's and say, hey, you guys, I need money. You know, you don't want to live that life. That's why you want the emergency fund in place.
Right. Thank you for joining us so you can learn why you need an emergency fund. I hope that this was helpful for you. If so, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Hopefully we'll see you in the next video. If you don't know who we are, we're Jay and Jen, Empower People, Empower Change. We're all about helping you get a plant-based lifestyle and getting your money strategy together. Go ahead and subscribe. We'd love to see you in the future. Bye.
The first thing I want to cap off on